spot on. Some of those predictions, we got them. And Nyesom Wike,
Yes.
after a long time, somebody from the southern part of the country, since 1976 or so, will be getting FCT. And as we said earlier, the president has the prerogative to assign the FCT.
But the president seems to agree with
Nyesom Wike, what he did in River State.
Yes.
He was acknowledged by the last administration as a performing, governor in terms of his infrastructural strides.
One thing is certain, we have a listening president, and the signs are there. In the last 2-3 months, I know a lot of things that we have talked about, even where we criticized the administration and said, look, this is not right, and they went back. I said this is a listening president because since March, I've been pushing for the Ministry of Information to be split into two. After an event organized by Runsewe in Abuja, where we discussed tourism and the potential of tourism, I came back and I kept saying, look, we have to split the Ministry of Information. There's a lot of potential in tourism that we are just wasting. And this president came, he not only split it into two, he actually split it into three. We said here last week that there will be a Ministry of Information and National Orientation. That is what the man has done. And there's someone to man the tourism ministry. Despite the fact that in the UAE they make so much money from oil, they have chosen to prioritize tourism.
Because they don't even have enough oil in Dubai.
Dubai.
Dubai Emirate does not even have, so they tourism, yes.
That's
even Qatar. Qatar too. Qatar has oil.
Yeah, no,
but they've chosen also to prioritize tourism. Because they can see that even this oil thing that we are talking about is not going to last forever. So now everyone talks about Dubai. When they are talking about UAE, talking about Dubai, they are not talking about the oil that they have. They are talking about tourism potential. And Nigeria has tremendous tourism potential that we've been wasting away. So I'm happy that we now have a minister that will man tourism. Then the other part, which is culture, art, and creative economy, Hannatu Musawa, as we predicted, is now the minister in charge of that ministry. To be able to relate with creative people, the Davidos of this world, and see how the government can help them to earn more foreign exchange for our country. There's no, we should be able to create things like annual music festival that people will come from all over the world to come.
And we have artists ruling the world right now.
We are in charge. Afrobeat is ruling the world.
So we need to feed fat from that. There was a time Burna Boy was complaining that we don't have world-class studios here. There's a need to build world-class studios here so that our people, our recording artists, and he even said he would do it.
He should.
But the way I'm looking at it, government can even partner with them to bring that to fruition.
Yes.
So I see in what the president has done by recalibrating these ministries. We now have marine and blue economy, for example.
Taken from transport.
Yes.
So transport now...
we are talking about Bumi Ojo, because when I looked at his CV, I saw that he had strength in that area as well as petroleum engineering and all that. But we felt strongly that it will go to maritime. But the president has named that ministry Marine and Blue Economy, which there will be NIMASA under them. NIMASA is richer than more than 7 Nigerian states put together.
Nigerian ports, so?
Yes.
The Port Authority will be
there's
under
a lot of potential there.
A lot of work there.
Then he also created, we used to have health Now he has created health and social welfare, which means that Liberty has a lot more to do than the previous health minister.
Even the Minister of State is also very
added
good.
social and welfare.
The Minister of State for Health is also
Yes.
very experienced.
Yes, and the man from Lagos.